Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. In Alex's office, Christina asks her mother to help her prepare for Ava's trial. She wants to do everything she can to ensure Ava is found guilty. Alexis wants her to be ready, but this case may not go how she wants. Christina asks why she'd say that, as the truth is on her side. Alexis says the truth doesn't matter when Rick is involved, and he is smart and shrewd, and will set a trap she will walk right into. Alexis thinks Rick will use what happened at the Port Charles Grill to show she's unstable. Christina says she won't let Rick get to her again, and she won't let Ava get away with this, as she is not a mother because of that woman. She wants Ava to experience the pain of having Avery ripped out of her arms and know she caused it. Alexis has never heard her daughter talk this way, and says the law is about justice, not revenge. Christina thinks in this case, justice and revenge go hand in hand. Ava meets Rick at Cafe Cherry to discuss her trial. Rick says this case is winnable, but they don't know if the jury will believe her side of the story. Ava asks if he's going to paint Christina as an explosive woman. Rick responds, "Like you." Ava can't believe he'd say that to her, and she's not the monster everyone makes her out to be. Rick says her reaction just now doesn't bode well if it indicates how she'll be on the stand. Ava insists she can do this. Rick says the prosecution will use her past and every bad thing she's done to show there is a pattern of behavior with her, so she needs to face her past and what she's done. Ava says nobody in that court will understand why she's done the things she's done. Rick knows what it's like to do terrible things and end up alone, losing the people you love, and wonder how you got to where you are. He says he won't judge her because it would mean judging himself, and he isn't ready to do that. Ava thanks Rick and asks him to do his worst and ask her questions like she might be asked on the stand. Rick asks, "Miss Jerome, how did it feel to push Christina Davis out the window? Was it like you felt when you shot and murdered Connie Falconeri?" She says she did not kill Connie and was found not guilty. Rick says only because the evidence against her disappeared, much like the bags Christina tripped over in her room. She admits she has done things she regrets. He asks, such as killing Morgan Corinthos. She cries she did not kill Morgan. She admits she switched his meds and caused his breakdown, but she was not involved in his death or the explosion. She says Morgan's death haunts her, but it is nothing like what happened with Christina and her baby. She says moving Kate's bag was stupid and is what makes her look guilty, and hurting a pregnant woman is a line she wouldn't cross. She has barely slept since that fall, and she remembers the look on Christina's face and her scream as she fell. Ava cries that Christina lost her daughter, just like she lost her Kiki, and she would never inflict that suffering on another mother. She would give up everything she could to give Christina back her baby. Rick tells Ava that speech was perfect, and to say exactly that on the stand. He says if she takes accountability like she did, she has this win in the bag. Trina runs into TJ at Sunny's gym. She is sorry to hear about what happened to Sam and asks how Molly is doing. TJ wishes he could say, but he's barely seen her. He says losing their daughter has been hard, and he and Molly have been throwing themselves into their work and have barely spent time together. He thought Molly and him would deal with their grief together, but now with Sam being gone, Molly is more distant than ever. All this loss has been too much for Molly. After they work out on the bag for a bit, TJ decides he needs to get back to work. He tells her to have a great workout. Kai walks in, and she comments her workout won't be great because of who just arrived. TJ sees she's talking about Kai and praises his skills as a quarterback. Trina explains he's messing up her GPA as he's not shown up to their art history class. TJ suggests she go talk to him about it. TJ heads out, and Kai approaches Trina. She asks why he's here and not at the athlete's fancy training facility. Kai says it's closed right now, and he came over to tell her he wants to make things right. He got his class schedule and will be attending all his classes. She tells him not to bother, as she asked for a new group partner. Once it's approved, she won't have to see him again. She walks out. At Body's, Molly is sitting at a table alone. Isaiah bumps her table and knocks her book, Little Women, to the floor. He picks it up and assumes she must want a good cry if she's reading it. She says it's her favorite book, and this is a new edition, and she bought it as a birthday gift for herself.